Hello, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video, and welcome back to the horror bar. So today I'm going to review the Fog figure by NECA. I purchased this from Mad About Horror. I got it on the Monday, but I couldn't get around to reviewing this on the Monday. So I'm doing it now, which is a Tuesday. So I ended up, I wanted to watch the film again because it was a long time ago when I watched this film. And I wanted to watch it again, and I watched it again last night, and it's quite good for the age that it is. It's a John Carpenter movie, and it was it was really good. But the thing what I noticed as well, because obviously with them making this figure, they obviously have to do the detail in the face and a lot, but you don't actually see the character's face in the movie because it's so dark. So pretty much probably guessed how the character looks because you don't see any clear images of his face. But we're going to get into it anyway by looks. So you only get two things with it being a cloth figure. Literally you get the sword and the sword holder. So we're going to get it open now and see what we think. Right, so I've got him out of the box, alright. I'll just want to quickly show you the background, what comes with it, because they've done a good job on it. It looks nice, so you can see the colours and everything. You see the pirate ship as well. And just on the back there, all the information about it, telling you about the piece. And the character, which his name is, the character, the name, this person is supposed to be Blake. I think. I'm pretty sure it's Blake. I only watched the film literally yesterday and like doubted myself already. Yeah, as I said, the film was actually really good. I have seen it before. I've seen it quite a few times actually, but it's been a while since I watched it. And before reviewing this video, I wanted to reviewing this figure, I wanted to watch the film again. I want to try and start doing that more. When I get a piece in, I want to watch the film and just remind myself of the film and everything and of the character, because I tend to buy the figure of whatever film I want to get of and what I like. And obviously most of the time I've seen the film a few times, but it's usually I've seen it like a long time ago, so I wanted to rewatch it all. But yeah, the film is really good, and for an 80s film it is good. And the soundtrack and everything to it, I was like noticing the soundtrack more with it being a John Carpenter film, because it's like sort of sounds sort of familiar, sort of sounds to his other films and everything. It practically had the full cast out of the first Halloween movie in it as well, and obviously it had some of the cast out of the Witching Hour as well. So yeah, the whole season of the Witch movie. So yeah, it was a really good film. Now, when you purchase anything from Mad About Horror, anybody who has watched my videos or who purchased stuff from Mad About Horror, you always get an art print with it, and this one's a really good one. This one they're doing. So you got this choice of these three you get. Now it's whatever they're put in basically, so you don't get a choice of which one you want. And I ended up with actually this one, the OG Michael Myers. Look at that! It just looks so good. Really good. I love it when they do these and they add them in. It's just a little extra bonus. It's always nice wherever you purchase your stuff from that you get some little extra, because it makes you want to go back and order from them again. So right, let's get into the review on this now. So first off, the clothing and everything looks really good on it. There's a lot of detail in it, obviously including the face and the clothing, but I think they've done a really good job, considering obviously, like I said in the movie, you don't really see much of the character. You only really see him towards the end, but again, it's really difficult to see how he looks and everything because it's super dark, which it should be dark, and obviously all the fog and everything. So they've done a good job trying to replicate how he would probably look from the movie. But yeah, it looks really good. The head sculpt on it is really good, considering again you don't really see his face. You can see some teeth are missing. And the clothing though is really nice. I like the colours of it. It's got like, I don't know if it's like a purplish outfit or maybe it's a bluish outfit, but it's all nicely weathered and everything. I might add a bit more weather into this one, I don't know, because it would be pretty grufty, wouldn't I? Because obviously he's been dead for a long time, so yeah. But the detail in the clothing is really, really good. Again, it always is good with NECA clothing. What they do, they do a really, really good job. Same for the sculpt, everything, all round. They do a really, really good job. I'll just spin him round so you can see there's a plastic tag hanging out the back of his head. Let's get him to stand up. The only issue with these cloth figures, they can be difficult to stand. Eventually they'll get there, but I say it's because they use a different type of body, because they're always slightly bigger, which I'm glad they are anyway, because I think they stand out more on the shelf and slightly bigger than the others when the cloth ones. But you can see it's got a little plastic tag in the back of its head, which we'll take out soon, because his eyes do light up. So you can see there's more rips and tears and everything to his clothing and tatter. Hands look really, really good as well. So yeah, it looks really, really good. Really impressed with it. It feels a bit loose, just at the top of the legs. The joint feels a bit loose. Everything else feels really tight. The movement in the head's not fantastic. I was messing about trying to move things about to see how it moves and everything. The head movement's not really that good. We'll have a look at the accessories what come with it. As I said, there ain't a lot what comes with this, but we'll have a look at them. So we'll just put Blake down there. Better be getting the name right. I'm pretty sure it's Blake. It's got to be. I only watched the film yesterday. Right. So the only accessories you get with this one is literally the sword and the sword. I don't know what's it called. Something what keeps the sword safe. We'll have a look at that first. But yeah, again, really good detail. Nice paintwork on it. Nicely sculpted. It's got a little plastic thing here, so I'm assuming you can attach it to him somewhere, but I was having a look and I couldn't figure out where. There's only one place I can think of where it could go, but it seems really tight, so I'm not too sure. But yeah, that's the holder. It's probably got another name to it, to the sword. And the sword as well looks really, really good. It's nice in there. It's got like a rust effect, which is really, really good. Which it should have a rust effect, because obviously they've been dead for like 100 years practically. It is 100 years that they've been dead, it says in the movie anyway. The handle as well looks really, really nice. So I'm assuming, and it should fit in there nicely. Yeah, fits in there perfect. So it's nice and loose, probably would fall out. No, it's not. Oh yeah, that's falling out. But yeah, it fits in there nice in there. I would rather it be loose than tight. But yeah, it fits in there really nicely. Right, so we'll bring Blake in again now. Right, so the head movement again, as I say, it's not really good. It don't move down that much. It don't move up either, and the side to side don't move that good either. I don't know if it's because it's a new piece and it just needs a good movement in it, but I don't know. But yeah, so I don't want to force it, because I don't want to obviously snap the pig joint. But you can see the head sculpt on there looks really, really good. I think he's got a double bend. Yeah, it's got a double bend in his elbow, which is good. He's only got a single bend in his knee though. And as I say, it just feels real loose up here at the waist bit. But all the other movements are pretty much the same as what you usually get anywhere. Yeah, he's got movement in his hand and his wrist there. Yeah, so what I was going to say anyway, I was going to show you, look, this is the only place I could think of where you'd put the sword to hold, basically, in that there. I would have thought it would go like there, and that's where we'd have it. That's the most likeliest place to go, but as I say, the hole on it is really, really tiny, and this is quite fat, so I don't think I might have to heat it up or something so it fits in. Yeah, it's actually going now. Yeah, it's going in now. Just got to go careful with it, basically, though. You don't want to go too rough with it. Could probably easily snap. So yeah, I'm assuming that's how he would have wore it. Move his hand out the way. And try this in his hand as well. Yeah, just tuck it over the thumb first and then just push it down. So yeah, it seems to hold his sword pretty good. It's not super tight though. It's loose in his hand, so I reckon it could easily fall out. Depending on what pose you've got it in, but yeah, it's yeah, it's not very good the way he can hold the sword. Do you know why? Because I think I've got it in the wrong way. That's why I had it in the wrong way. I had him holding the not the handle, but the actual other bit instead, which makes it harder to get in. Right, that's better. That needs to go over there. It's fiddly. Right, it's in his hand now, but it's still loose. But he's got it in. He's got it all by the actual handle this time. What faffing about? Yeah, so he's got hold of it now. So yeah, the hand. I'd say the hand should have been a bit tighter, but it was quite difficult to get the sword in his hand. So, but it's just still a bit loose. But yeah, it looks really good. I probably will be posing it up with the sword. Well, we'll check the light feature out now. I don't know if we're going to be able to see it on the camera, but we'll check it out. So that's for the light feature on. So once I turned it on, I wish I was filming when I was turning it on. I literally said, "Wow, it looks it looks really, really good." And considering literally I've only just watched the movie, and this is pretty correct in the film. His eyes do glow red, but it looks really, really good. It looks so effective. It's super bright as well. Yeah, it just looks really, really good. That the only issue I think would have been a bit, but again, it's difficult because obviously it's going to ruin the back of its head. But I was looking at the back of its head anyway, the figure. But the light feature there, you can see the button is quite difficult to get to there. It's just there. It's difficult to move. But yeah, wow. I'm pretty impressed with that. I know it's really simple, just his eyes just lighting up, but it just makes the figure look really, really impressive. Really, really impressive. Yeah, so this is a really good piece. It stands as well. This is probably the best retro cloth figure what stands than any other ones. Probably the worst one. The worst retro figure what I've got what does not stand properly is the Nun, and this one is the best one what stands. So which is really good, and probably helps because he's got some big boots on, and the sculpts on the boots as well. Really, really good. yeah, I'm super impressed with this piece. It's really good. It's definitely worth getting. Obviously it's been out for a while. It's not a new piece now, but yeah, it's definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. It's gonna look so good on the shelf. It's just gonna yeah, I'm definitely gonna make a diorama for this one as well. It definitely does need a diorama to it just to make it stand out even more, and it will stand out even more with a really good diorama. I would have to try and make obviously the same effects for the fog and everything, because you need to add that in this. You need to add the fog and everything in the diorama. But really impressive piece this. So yeah, we're gonna leave it there anyway. And again, if you like this video, hit the thumbs up for us, please. Subscribe if you aren't subscribed. Yeah, really cool. So again, we'll see you in the next video. So thanks for watching. Bye bye.